Yo, well, Matt Guf from thehouse.com. I'm here with the one and only Parks Bonifay. How you doing, man?
Great.
You know, it's funny, we were kind of sitting down trying to figure out what we would title this video. And we wanted to kind of talk about not really the differences of a wake surfer or a wake skim board, but why it's important to have a quiver, because you want to do a lot of different stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that if someone only likes one board and they only ride that one board, I think that you're depriving yourself of what you're experience real wake surfing. I mean, if you look at most surfers around the world, they have a few different types of boards according to conditions, what boat they're on. I mean, how the waves are, wind and stuff.
Right.
So I think having different boards, and depending on what boat you're on that day, how rough it is, how you're feeling, if you're sore, would you rather just do long steezy bottom turns, or would you rather work on some three shoves? I don't think you have to surf the same every day. You know, I think it can dictate on how you're feeling and the way the sun's shining.
Got it. Now, if I was a rider that just kind of wanted to kind of cruise around a little bit, you go bottom turns, do some slashes maybe, and just kind of just sit in the sweet spot, what kind of attributes to a board would I want to have?
I would say that sounds like more of the hybrid kind of boards that we make, which is a combination of a surf style board and the skim. You kind of meet in the middle.
Sure.
You have a little bit of features. You usually have hard rails all the way around, but you still have a surfboard kind of buoyancy foam, a little bit thinner, so it still has some float to it, still has some push, but it's not quite as pushy as your surfboards, and it's not quite as curved rails. So.
Got it. Do you find that most surfboards are faster or slower than most skim boards?
Well, it's just different. It's not one's faster. A skimboard's really fast because it doesn't have a lot of rocker to it. So it just has a lot of glide speed, just really smooth bottom features, hard rail. So it's going to have a lot of more of a glidey push. And a surfboard will sit deeper in the water, and it will sit higher in the water, but as you push it, actually pushes back. So it has a completely different feel and a completely different float in the way the board turns in the water.
Nice. And then a board that you can do spins and shoves on.
Yeah, I would say skim is it's real simple bottom features. You don't have a lot of cupped rails. It's usually just a single fin. A lot of skimmers, some skimmers don't even ride it with fins. Some ride really small short back fins, so it's just easy to push for when you do shove-its and stuff.
Yeah. Now, so the family out there, they want to get some kind of board that's not a wakeboard. That's for the really athletic kid who's advances really fast and stuff, and their daughter and the mom and the dad's what would you say would be kind of a good start to get into, the surf style or skim style community? What kind of rowing sport?
I mean, again, I think that's kind of maybe this. Even this one is one of the more expensive and more to the most advanced, but that doesn't mean a beginner can't get on this and genuinely like this board as much as any other board. I hate not putting people on certain boards because you think that they wouldn't like it. And maybe some boards aren't the best for beginners to learn on, and maybe, but I just don't think you should just put everyone in their own lane because you go, oh, I'm a skimmer, or I'm a surf style, oh, I like this, I like to do shoves, be broad, surf everything, experience everything, and you'll just grow more as a rider and a surfer in the long run if you just know what every board does in any type of situation, and you can just shred on anything.
Yep. See, and that's nice too. Just always having the options. Kind of your mood changes, the wake changes.
Gotta have options. Can't wear black shirts all day unless you're Johnny Cash, and you're not Johnny Cash.
That's right. Awesome, man. Parks, man, thanks so much. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions about quivers from Ronix, make sure to leave those questions below. Subscribe to the channel over there. Check out more vids there, and hopefully we'll see you guys on the water. Peace.